Hi, I thought I had a little time here, so I jump in and continue this manifesting series because I think it needs to be integrated into every part of your life, your ability to manifest what you want. So, next, how do you get started? You're looking at your life and you're saying, there is something that I really want, and maybe I've been denying myself that for a long time. And I've been watching these videos, and this woman is convincing me that I can have what I want. So, how do I get started? Um, as I've said in previous videos, it is so helpful to get a journal, get a piece of paper, even turn on the recording device on your phone and just start listing what do you want, what's not working, where do you want to go, what do you want to see, and keep writing and keep writing and keep writing until you get to a really pure, clean desire for right now. Because when we do big I want lists, it's often easy to put a lot of things on there that maybe aren't relevant for this moment in time in our life. But if you can keep writing and keep tuning into who you are, you're going to get clear about what you want right now. So start there. Keep doing the self inquiry to get clear about what you want right now and allow it. Be with that. Be with that desire. And immediately, you will get some intuitive information as to what you can do to help move you in that direction. And oftentimes, why we're not getting what we want and why we're not experiencing the life we want is because we do have some fears and some doubts and some worries, or maybe there's someone in your life telling you you can't have what you want. So take the time to really sit with yourself to identify the desire that is most on your heart right now. And then deal with the fear. And the best way to deal with the fear of not getting what you want is to do something outrageous. Something you're like, no, I could never do that, right? Do something that feels explosive. Like, wow, that's going to crack me wide open if I did that. And I'm going to have to look at something in myself that maybe is a source of insecurity or fear or doubt, worry, shame, even. And go there. Go to that place and do something outrageous. And now I'm not talking outrageous that is low vibe, that is unhealthy. But I'm talking about something that you're like, gosh, I've always wanted to do that, but I'm too afraid, or I feel like I need to lose weight, or I don't have enough money, or whatever it is, or I don't have enough experience. Go to that place. So say you're ready to manifest love. We'll use that as an example since I've done some videos around that today. So you want to manifest love, and you're like, okay, I'm tired of telling myself I can't have it. And so the outrageous thing might be putting up a dating profile. The outrageous thing might be getting out there, going to an event that you normally wouldn't go to. The outrageous thing might be accepting that coffee date from that man that keeps asking you out that you think is not your type. And it's not because that relationship is going to lead to happily ever after. It could. You never know. But it gets you out there. It gets you in motion. It gets you in the space of believing that what you want is possible. We as humans create by action and movement. And initially, when we're going for what we want and we've been denying ourselves that action may not be totally inspired and perfect. Get over that. Get over the need to be perfect. Get over the need to get it right the first time. Sometimes you just need to get out there and you might get some traction. You get on a dating site and you get some attention and you're talking to some people and you go on a few dates and you realize, oh, that's not what I wanted. What's up, universe? That woman in those videos said I could have what I want. You can have what you want, but sometimes you are vibrating at the frequency that, well, you're always vibrating at the frequency that you're at. And still within that frequency is telling you, oh, I can't have it. So while you've opened up a part of yourself that's willing to explore if you can have it, you're still got some stuff that's telling you that you can't in there. And so you might attract somebody who's not the right fit. Do not take that personally. Do not take that on. Do not feel like, oh, I'm doing it wrong, that love is not possible for me. No, it's just the part of the journey. It's just getting comfortable with it. You're not amazing at everything you set out to do the first time around. Like, for example, if you were learning to swim, you jump in the water, it's not like you're going to be an Olympic swimmer the first time around. So allow yourself the opportunity to practice. And in that process, it helps you refine that which you want most. So just like if you jump in to start swimming and you start, you're sloshing around and you're listening to your swimming coach and you're learning how to float and breathe, so that you can learn to swim. It's just the same as that you're not going to be great at that and you have to practice it. You have to practice the things that you want. You have to practice the vibration you want to be in. Whether it's starting a business, you have to practice being a business owner. You have to practice dating. You have to practice being in a relationship. And sometimes the best way to practice is to practice with yourself. Be your own best friend. Date yourself. It's one of the things I talk about in my book, Journey to Self-Love. You got to be good with you, and accepting yourself is a practice. And so start the journey of doing something that feels outrageous to get yourself going. And from there, you will refine. You don't have to compromise. You don't have to step over your boundary lines. You don't have to do things you don't want to do. But you do need to practice. And you're not going to be perfect at it. You're not going to get it right. You're not going to know everything you need to know. You might make a few mistakes in the process. Forgive yourself and keep going. Just keep trying things, keep being there. And then as you continue this practice and you're kind to yourself about it and you stay consistent with it, you'll be able to refine your choices. You'll be able to say like, oh, I know that that's not my type of man. I'm not going to swipe on him. Or yeah, I know that, hey, that's not my ideal client. I'm not going to service that person. And it's not a reflection of them. It's not putting them down. And it's not... it's not saying to the universe you don't believe things can happen for you. It's refining your preferences. And for so many of us, we've repressed that which we want most. So we're going to have to practice saying, wow, I'm allowed to have what I want? Okay, what does that look like? And you just keep going and keep going and keep going. And then you'll get to the purest, cleanest desire. And when you do, you'll be able to broadcast to the universe. And then you'll be able to let it go and know that all will be well and what you want is on its way to you. And before you know it, you're living the life that you've always wanted to live. So that's my video on how to get started. And you can find me at intuitivecoachingwithamy.com. Take care of yourself.